Freaks. This is our rebrand because we're not little freaking babies anymore.
Yeah.
We don't play Roblox anymore. We boycott the freaking capitalistic fucking pedophile. I don't know where I'm going with this. We're rebranding.
What she said.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to Freakshow Podcast. If you didn't know us before, you know us now. This is a time for us to get personal, freaky, and this is also a show.
Mm-hmm. You tell him.
So, this is our first episode. This is our rebrand. You should be excited because we are the best YouTubers ever. There's no other YouTuber to ever exist. Mr. Beast, he's a psyop. He's a psyop made by the government. He's a tax fraud person. He's worse than Taylor Swift.
I do eat Feastables though, so you should try those. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Cut it. Okay, so first order of business, our first topic per se, celebrity crushes.
I was gonna pull the topics up.
Whip it out on the first go. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, celebrity crushes. What's yours? Let us know in the comments below. Even if you're a guy. There's no shaming liking guys if you're a guy. It is Pride Month after all.
Yeah, happy Pride.
Be gay. Even if you're straight.
Yeah, just switch for the month.
Yeah, just for the month. It's not that big of a deal.
We should just call this like the fucking awkward podcast. Because like, what are we...
The fucking awkward show. Maybe if we just pay attention to us instead of looking at the camera, it wouldn't be as awkward.
For a second, I thought that was an easy bake oven. Best your shoes.
That's a duck.
I can tell them that they're slippers now. They look like an easy bake oven.
Okay, first order of business. Our celebrity crushes. We know each other's already, obviously. She's pulling up we're pulling up our notes. Okay. Celebrity crushes makes people more human, don't you think? It makes people more relatable. It makes us act like we're, not wearing one another's, like a skin. We're not lizards. We're blending in with the people.
Why would we have to blend if we're already people?
Caroline, they don't know that. They don't know that.
I don't know what.
That we're people. You weren't supposed to tell them.
What the hell are you talking about? If you want me to go along with the joke, just say that. But I'm a little confused.
I'm good at making up a bit that didn't even exist in the first place.
We're 3 minutes in and none of this is going in the video.
We're 3 minutes in and we've said nothing. And I kind of figured that's what was going to happen when we first...
We said something, but it meant nothing. That's slam poetry right there.
Oh my god, that slam poetry video where they're talking about rape. And it's a really dumb...
Do you remember when we I like the British one where he's like, do you remember when we were in school? There were pencils on the floor. You know that one?
No.
And no one was snapping or anything. Anyway. There was none of that. It was silence. Do you remember when we were all in school? I love that one.
My favorite's the friggin' packet yoga. It's not technically slam poetry, but it could be considered that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You know what I've been seeing a lot more of recently? I had no idea Ariana Grande was on tour.
She's on tour?
Yeah. The, what tour is it? Her,
Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah, that one. She does not look good.
She does not look good.
That bitch looks like she's about to fall over. And people are, see, I'm hearing like the comparison between like when she was touring back in 2019 and now, she sounds like she's out of breath all the time.
And you know what? When people first started being worried for her, she made a video talking about how she's the healthiest she's ever been. And I mean, like, she's like off like her painkillers and everything, but like physically she does not look healthy at all.
She was in her 2019, was it her Thank You Next tour?
Might have been. I don't keep track of that.
She looked like she actually had meat on her bones, and she's always been petite. This is nothing about her being petite. It's the fact that, honey, almost every single bone in your upper body is showing.
And that's not healthy at all.
And they're promoting that these days. I think that's insane.
Like, I feel like every time I see a photo of her, she's getting smaller and smaller.
So now she's going to be this big.
Literally.
Yeah. She's going to legitimately be a piece of string that blows away in the wind. Mm-hmm. She's going to be that bubble that Glinda came out of.
Did Glinda come out of a bubble?
In the original movie, yeah. I only ever saw the original movie. I haven't seen any of the new ones.
I haven't seen any of it.
I saw the original. The original kind of scared the shit out of me, though. I don't know why. It just scared me. I didn't like it. Speaking of things that scared me, the original Batman movie with Jack Nicholson in it.
Here's another thing. I haven't seen any Batman movies at all.
I haven't seen any Batman movie since that Batman movie. What was it? It's there's 13.
There's a lot of Batman movies.
God. Is it Batman Returns?
They're still making them.
Batman. It might be the one from 1989. Yeah, it's the one from 1989. I saw that one when I was a kid. That he gets pushed into like the pit, and I'm like, I was so scared. It scared the shit out of me. I had nightmares about that forever. Scary things again.
Okay.
I was a creepypasta kid.
I was a creepypasta kid.
But I was late to the party because I feel like creepypasta was like really up and booming.
I was like a Shane Dawson conspiracy theory creepypasta kid.
I was into, if anything, I didn't look like I would be a scene kid, but I was a scene kid because of all the stuff I would be into. Mm-hmm. Like, I was the LOL XD kid, but I didn't look like it. I didn't look like it, but I was.
I didn't really have any aesthetic until I turned like 13.
I don't think I've ever had any definitive aesthetic at all.
I've had like ones that I'm like interested in, but I've never like gone out of my way to look like it.
It's always just kind of been all over the place for me. I've always just kind of gone back and forth between a bunch of aesthetics. I was really Amish though for a while.
You were.
I was Amish, bro. I used to wear long sleeves all the time and long skirts. I had an Amish hat. Hold on. I did not spell that right. Hat does not have the number 5 in it. I had Dude, I had one of these.
Oh my god, wait, you were the original host of the hat. It all makes sense.
The hat came. Oh my god, I was cursed. That's why I was fat.
You gave that to Zendaya. Zendaya.
I gave the curse to Zendaya, and she didn't even know me.
Yeah, and then she put it to Tom.
It's all my fault.
That's why we never see him in the hat.
Is that why we never see Jacob Elordi being American anymore? Is that why he's Australian? Because he has the hat curse?
Yeah, his American spirit is trapped in the hat.
It all goes back to the movie Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers in it.
Hold on. You got me on to something.
On to something or on something?
I actually love that movie so much.
It's so funny.
I remember when I was a kid, my sister used to hate it, but she watched it one time, and I was obsessed with that movie so much, I would watch the CD every day, and she scratched it, and so to avoid me having like a meltdown and like hitting her, she went to the store with her dad and bought me a new one without me noticing.
Oh my god. Speaking of DVDs, and going back to the topic of Taylor Swift, I did used to be a Taylor Swift fan though. When I was a little tiny tot.
I was a huge Taylor Swift fan.
I only got up to her 1989 era because I was about 6 years old when it came out.
I was a fan up until her, I want to say, what was it? I don't know what it was called, but
This is on, right?
I really hope so.
Imagine it's just like,
Not.
yeah. It's not
At
on
least
at all.
at least we had like a good conversation.
We had 10 minutes of a concept of a video.
Right, I was a fan up into her, like I think her Red remastered when she like had the rights to her own music, I would say. I was a fan up to then. I actually still have Taylor Swift stickers on my computer.
See, you know, when I was about 6 years old, I stopped being a Taylor Swift fan because I kind of just got out of it. But my mom went to her concert.
Really?
She went to her concert. There was a Speak Now, she had her Speak Now tour, and she went when I was a baby. And I always remember, was like so mad. I was like, taking a baby to a concert is not the craziest thing in the world, okay? It's happened to people. You should have just taken me to the concert.
You have to have like noise canceling headphones on though.
Probably. She wouldn't have done all of that. But I'm like, you should have taken me. Back before Taylor Swift was evil and she used a jet to go everywhere.
I still blast for Folklore though.
I don't like any of her new stuff.
I love Folklore and Evermore.
I don't like any of her new stuff. And
Her new stuff isn't really good.
I haven't
Her
listened.
COVID stuff is really good though.
I didn't listen to any of that stuff. Speak Now will forever be my favorite Taylor Swift album though.
I do love Speak Now though.
I had Better Than Revenge on all the time, and I hate that she changed the lyrics to her new one because I'm like, I don't care that you were a woman hater at the time, okay? That's a good fucking song.
I had no idea she was a woman hater.
She called like a girl a whore or something, said like she was a porn star or something, and that was the exact same chick she was the little girl with the black hair in Practical Magic. She was one of Sally's daughters. It was the same girl. She called her like a whore. She said something, I can't remember the lyrics. Hold on. I can't believe I spelt that correctly. Okay. She is the chorus. She's not a saint. She's not what you think. She's an actress. She's better known for the things that she does on the mattress. She changed that lyric in the new song.
That slaps though.
That slaps. It's such a good lyric.
What did you change it to?
She did change it.
To what though?
I don't know.
Did she just like take the lyric out?
No. But it did change. This is all the 2010 version there.
Oh well.
That sucks that it won't show
I
me
guess
the
we'll
new
never
one.
know.
But anyway, I just haven't liked her ever since. I will admit though, sometimes I do go back to Speak Now and I relive it because, and she's not a good singer in my opinion either. She can't sing.
Not anymore, but Nisha loves You Belong With Me. As a kid, that was like my favorite song.
She was best as a little country pop star, even though she wasn't country at all.
I don't like though how she like always talks about how like she was raised on a farm. She grew up like not wealthy, but it's like you grew up in a mansion on a Christmas tree farm.
It's the same thing with Chappell Roan. You know she went to Grammy camp?
Yeah, but it's like,
see, all these people, why do you want to fucking popularize being poor?
I don't think she ever claimed to be poor though.
They always want to like do this, like the cute little southern or like farm girl thing. Like I didn't grow up with much, but I had my family. Shut the fuck up. You were rich from the get-go. That's how you got there in the first place. You paid to be there. And some of y'all bitches are no better than Madonna.
To be fair though, I am kind of poor. And if I really wanted to go to Grammy camp, I'm sure my mom and my brother would pay for it for me.
If you really, really wanted to. Okay, hold on.
There's a difference. They'd have to like save up for that. I don't think Chappell had to save up for that. She probably just got to go. It's like $3,000.
$2,000 to $3,000 per week.
Per week? Oh yeah, I'm not going to that. I'm not going to that.
Fuck that
I thought
shit.
it was like $2,000 like in general. Per week is insane. I'm spending like tops of 1 week there. That's all I need.
What do you even do there?
You learn about the Grammys, I guess.
Hold on.
That's not all it is.
It's a national week-long music industry program for high school students offering hands-on experience and mentorship from music professionals and Grammy winners.
So you learn about the Grammys from Grammy winners.
Yeah, but that shit's fucking rigged.
A lot of the time it is.
Yeah, like I was watching an old Grammy performance from Cisco, the guy who made Thong Song, and I was like, this guy should have won.
He didn't win.
I don't think he won. Did Cisco win? Did I spell Cisco wrong? I don't think that's how you spell Cisco.
Let's just move on.
No, I'm not moving on. I don't think Cisco won. Like ever. Which is such a shame because he put his pussy into that fucking performance, dude. I think I sent that to you. I was genuinely... It's like I was
Mad?
ascending. I was
Ooh.
ascending. It was so good. He didn't win. I don't think he won. And then I read a comment. I was like, let's start a rumor that Usher Beyonce'd Cisco.
What?
You don't get it?
Let's start
Moving
our
on.
Okay. Should we get on to like our topics? No.
You know, the things that we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
The things
right.
that we were supposed to be doing. Celebrity crushes? Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Yeah. Story time.
Story time. Oh, brother. I forgot we were doing this.
Okay. So let's set the scene.
Okay, yeah.
We live in the South. It's hot as fuck down here. It has nothing to do with the story. I just feel like saying it. It's hot.
It is worth mentioning though, because I was sweating in that car.
Oh, dude. I don't think I mentioned this, but like when the thing happened, I'm not going to say it yet. No
Not yet,
spoilers. And the thing happened, I was like in the car, I was like, what if I just like went over, over there and like popped a squat in the woods or something? I kind of got a peep.
Yeah, and then the police pulled up, you'd get arrested.
Not if I was all the way back in the woods.
What
I'd be
would
so
you-
scared.
What would you do then when you came back up and he was like, why are you in the woods?
I was taking a piss. I had to pee.
Ryan, get in the cuffs. Get in the cuffs.
That's enough of that. That's enough of that.
Okay. Let's start the story.
Okay.
Let's start the story.
She picks me up in the morning. We're going to the beach.
Yeah.
We're going to Tybee. We're going to the beach. I love the beach. And I always go with her on vacation.
Yeah.
She never goes with me. And so we're on the way there. It takes us about 2 hours to get there, but that entire 2 hours we're hearing just a little noise in the back. It's
not a little noise. The whole car is visibly shaking.
No, that's on the way back, not on the way
It
to.
was doing that there too.
Really? I didn't notice it that much.
Not like a lot, but it was like,
Yeah, it was making a noise. It was like, especially in the back. But it was all throughout the car, but I especially felt it in the back because
it wasn't like bad enough to where I had to worry until the ride home.
But we're gonna get to the ride.
We're gonna get to that.
So the whole time we're just kind of like, oh, it's a little rattle, something like it's nothing. We're at Tybee for a while. We have a good time. We accidentally grope each other a couple times. No big deal.
Accidentally. To be determined.
Yay!
Hey, it's June. It's okay now.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, we get back in the car. We're absolutely beat. And I remember for the
We're
longest time,
gross and we're sandy and we want to get home.
there's sand in my butt. Okay. There's sand in the crack. Okay.
And we're like exhausted. And on the ride home, the car ride just gets bumpier and bumpier and louder until everyone is like, there's got to be something wrong. But we're going to ignore it.
And not just that. We had been trying to find something to eat. We went to this place.
We didn't get anything to eat.
We didn't get anything to eat. We were all starving. We wanted to fucking eat. But you know what? We just ended up sucking it up. We sacked up. Our balls went up here and we just went home. And as she said, that noise was just getting more persistent.
It was very concerning, but you know what? We're just going to ignore it.
Fuck it, we ball. It was
45 minutes until we get to where we live, and the car breaks down.
It doesn't break down, no. I can feel it in the back in the wheels. It's, okay, the wheels go like this, right?
They spin.
It started to feel like from the back that the wheels wanted to stop spinning and just kind of wanted to veer. Because I could like hear your mom kind of panicking. She was just like, what the fuck? Like she was holding the wheel.
Yeah, it's pitch black and dark outside. We're in the middle of nowhere, okay?
And mind you, I have to be home by 10 p.m. and it's already 9 p.m.
Oh yeah, she didn't get home till 12 a.m.
We're going to get to that though because the whole story gets even crazier, my guys. I didn't mean to knock the thing. But so it's the driving's getting so bad. We're 40 minutes away from home. We just decided to pull over, check and see what's what.
No, we didn't decide to pull over.
We had to pull over.
We had to pull over because the wheel literally stopped spinning. You could hear the metal from the wheel scrape the road.
I didn't hear that. I had my headphones in, and apparently everybody could hear it the whole time.
It was the wires and the wheel, not the actual like metal of the wheel itself.
Yeah. We pull over. We all get out because, well, we all get out, and we're like in the very back row because we think that we're going to have to get up so they can get something. Mm-hmm. We go out. There's the wheel flat.
No. Long story short, the wheel is flat and it's popped open so you can see the wires inside the wheel.
And it smells like ass. It smells like ass.
It smells disgusting. Okay.
It smells like complete buns. I'm going to move this just a little bit over. Hope it doesn't
block
fall.
me out.
No, I was moving it towards you.
Okay.
If I was moving it towards here, I'd be blocking you.
I'll move over.
Okay.
Get closer to you.
Yeah, have your feet touch my foot.
Footsies, okay.
And both tires are almost like that. The back left tire is almost flat like that, and it's almost popped like that.
Now, we're pretty sure that while we were at Tybee, we ran over something because my brother who was with us said that both wheels had something shiny and silver like poking out of them, so we probably ran over like some glass or something and it just kept escalating till it eventually popped.
But I feel like there was something wrong with the wheels before because it was making that noise on the ride there, but I feel like it got worse because we might have ran over something.
I feel like we would have made it home had we not run over something, but I don't think the wheels were in the best shape that they could have been in.
Because mind you, and no shame, they were from the junkyard.
Hey man, we have a special edition car. We're not going to get brand new wheels every time.
But
which leads us to the next part of the story.
We couldn't find the fucking spare wheel for 15 minutes to save our lives.
Yeah, because the car we were in is special edition, so they put the wheel in a special place. So
yeah, they put it in all of our asses, and we had to take it out and put it together pieces.
And we didn't have the right equipment to get it down, so we just had to wing it. And we got the wheel down. And
no, let's talk about the stress that happened for that whole 15 minutes that we couldn't find the wheel.
We were like right next to like this like secluded neighborhood, I want to say.
It wasn't a neighborhood. We were in the middle of fucking nowhere.
But there were cars that going into like a neighborhood. Like
oh yeah, it might have been a neighborhood.
Anyway, the neighborhood, I want to say it's a neighborhood. I don't know what it was. But there was like such suspicious noise coming from over there. I thought I was going to die. It was like a 100-year-old windmill just like kept spinning and spinning. I thought I was like in the Pearl movie.
You know what it felt like to me? What? That Yellow Jacket sound when they're all like harmonizing in the woods. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like.
If you had said that the day I would have started crying.
But not only this, her mom, her stepdad, and her brother freaking out. They don't know how to get, at first, they didn't know where it was. They thought that they would have had to call somebody to get there. And then they were freaking out because they didn't know how I was going to be able to get home. And then when they finally found the wheel, they're like, well, how the fuck are we going to get this down? Who are we going to call? We
didn't even know if we had a spare wheel. It took like 10 minutes just to find out where it was.
Oh, yeah. And then it took them, I want to say 15 minutes at the least to figure out how to get it off.
Because we didn't have the equipment that was supposed to come with the car to get the wheel down. And so we had to figure out how to get it down our own way.
And then, keep in mind, we figured out later that the tire was spring-loaded up underneath. So it has to just be pulled out. Mm-hmm. And so all while we we unloaded out of the car, and then we go back in, and we're in the car, and the car's shaking as they're trying to move it off. So her mom has to go in the front, put it in the emergency brake, and then push all the way down on the brake so the car stops moving. Because they're like fucking going at it underneath the car. And so they spend a lot of yelling if for like 15 minutes trying to figure out how to do it. They're freaking out. They're like, are we gonna have to call somebody? How are we gonna get me home? Like, we don't have the tools for this. How are we gonna get the tire off? They eventually pull it out. Her brother pulls it out.
Oh yeah, and the tire isn't a tire, it's a donut tire.
Oh, and we have to go home. It takes us an hour to get back because we have to drop her stepdad off. And then we pull into a gas station to see what's wrong. And then we go back to her house.
Oh yeah, keep in mind, the whole time we were doing this, a cop pulls behind us, like, well, what are you guys doing?
We haven't gotten to the cop yet. We're going too far ahead. Too far ahead.
No,
we'll
the cop was before the gas station.
The cop was before the gas station and taking the stepdad home, but it was when we already had the tire on. You could have been. Oh yeah. Yeah.
No.
It was.
The cop came when we were trying to get the old tire off.
No, the cop came when we were putting the tire in the back of the car.
And he was like, I'm going to stay here till you're done.
Yeah, but that was when we were putting the tire back in the car. It was already off and we had the donut on.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was that. But it takes them 20, almost 30 minutes to get that tire off. And her mom is like, who are we going to call? We're going to have to call your brother, the stepdad's brother. And they end up calling him, but her brother strong arms the lugs off of that tire. And he was he still drunk from earlier that day? Because he had
I think he was still a little buzzed.
He's strong. He's a buzz, and he strong arms the lugs off of that tire.
Because, like, my brother is the type to where if he wants to get something done, but, like, it's not, like, possible, he will find a way to get it done. Such as pulling the tire off onto the car when you're not supposed to.
I think in the back of his head, he was like, we have a guest. I'm drunk. I want to go home.
Oh, yeah, he was very cordial. He was like, Mom, stop yelling. We have a guest.
The whole time. And I've heard her mom yell before. I've heard her mom.
Yeah, she's not new to it.
I'm not new to it. I've been there when she was yelling at her, and then she started yelling at me. We're in this together.
I forgot that she ever yelled at you.
She wasn't like really yelling at me, but she was kind of like getting the same attitude with you as she was getting with me. And so, during all of this, her mom and her grandma are fighting the whole time.
Oh, don't even get me started. My grandma was not having it.
She was not having it. Mission complete. Okay, back to the story. So, everybody's freaking out. We're getting the tire off. We get the tire off. Her mom is like, we need that tire. I have to keep the rims off that tire because I want them all to match.
Well, it's very hard to find rims for that car as well.
But I didn't think you kind of really needed that to be a set. Oh, this is a mukbang now, if you were wondering. And then cop pulls up. He's like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? I was like, oh, we're a little bit of car trouble.
We're not doing anything.
We ain't done a thing. I stick my tongue out whenever I get the pizza. I have to cut that out. Okay. Anyway, he's behind us. I'm going this way.
I know, right?
So, he's there. He's like, well, I'm just going to stay, watch y'all. Make sure y'all ain't doing anything bad. Make sure y'all ain't being little bad
I got scared for a
boys.
second. I was like, uh-oh.
Don't explode. Make sure y'all ain't being little bad boys. Make sure I don't gotta put your money as thank you. So he stays there. We have to take everything out of the trunk. Her poor granny.
She's supposed to go home.
Her granny is pitching a fit, and I don't blame her. If I was that old, and her grandma already fell that day at the beach. She already fell. And she just wants to go home. And
She just wants dinner and to go home.
We have a cooler, and it's, how big is it? It's big. It's a big ass cooler, and it's thick and it's heavy.
Sounds familiar.
So we have to get everything out of the trunk. That is 3 pull-out seats, 2 coolers, a little tiny table, and that has to fit in the back there's already 7 people in the car. So that has to fit, one of the seats has to fit back there with us.
Yeah, keep in mind the car is supposed to fit exactly 7 people, no more. And we have all this stuff to put in between our legs.
We have to do those big fold-out chairs, and then we have to... excuse me. Excuse me. We have to...
Keep that in,
I'm keeping that in. We have to put everything, like, to where it fits. And her grandma is tiny. Her grandma is about to be crushed by everything.
Poor granny.
It's actually kind of funny when you look back at it, but during it, we are sleep deprived, dehydrated, hungry, and by the time the car gets rolling, it's 11 at night. We stopped at 9 p.m. And then we get in the car, everything's rolling, and keep in mind, pitch black, we're out in the country. And it sounded mighty scary because we're like, we don't want to have to pull over again.
Because we have nothing to put on.
Exactly.
And the tire pops.
If it completely, boom, it goes out. And so we get her stepdad home, everything's fine, and then we pull over into a gas station, which I know the area pretty well. I don't know anybody there, but I know the area.
Yeah, we're like really close to home already, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm 20 minutes away from home. She's 10 minutes away from home. We pull over into a gas station. Her mom and her brother get out. And her brother says, when he sees the
other
tire,
tire's about to blow.
No, this is what he says. He says, uh-oh. And her mom's like, what?
Oh my God, I forgot. He really goes, uh-oh.
He says, uh-oh. And her mom's like, what? And he's like, well,
the other tire's
I'm not going to
done.
tell. No, he says, well, I'm not going to tell you. It's nothing. And he's like, no. She's like, no, tell me. And he was like, well, the tire wasn't meant to last forever. And she was like, it's flat.
No, it's both of the back tires. The donut is flat, and the other side.
The other back
flat.
tire was already looking bad anyway. But we only had a donut
I
for
can't
one.
even imagine how illegal this story probably is.
Illegal?
I feel like you're not supposed to be driving on the road with flat tires, and we drove with 2. Three.
So we just bum rush it back to her house. It's almost midnight at this point. I am 2 hours late from getting home. By the way, I have lied to my grandma, and my grandma's freaking out. She's like, where are you? I lied to her straight up, and I was
We're still
like,
at the beach.
we're still at the beach, we're swimming. No, I said, oh, we're just at a rest stop, we're eating. I didn't get any food that night. I went home hungry.
When I'm starving, I'm like, I think I got food.
I straight up lied to her, and then my brother texts me and he's like, your grandma's about to have a heart attack, where are you? And I'm like, okay, so don't tell her. But we have a flat tire and we're on the side of the road 40 minutes away from home. But anyway, we get to her house. We have to pull out a car that hasn't been used in a year and a half. Okay, the car gets pulled out. Everybody except for her sister gets in the car. It's her mom, her brother, her granny, me, and her. And we get in the car. I'm basically sitting on her lap. Because I don't fit in there with all her granny stuff and my stuff.
Well, keep in mind, we needed everyone in that car to be in that car because we had to take my grandma home before we took her home. No, after we took her home. And my brother had to be in the car because that was his car, and so if anything else went wrong with that car, he had to be there to help. So we had no choice but to be that packed in the car.
So we have to pull into a gas station because the car needs gas. And this is where we find out the problem. They pump in the gas, they try to go. The wheels are locked. Strange. So we get out, we go to the stoplight, we go to a full stop again, and the car lurches
It's like
forward.
We haven't used this car in like a full year, so I
And a
guess
half.
like the brakes might have been a week or something. So every time we made like a slight stop, it would be like we were like on emergency brake, just like everyone would fly forward.
We're getting back shots from the car.
That's a good way to put it.
That's a great way to put it.
And so my mom is freaking out, and my brother is freaking out at her because she won't stop freaking out.
And Granny's sitting in the back. She's like,
Oh yeah, and my grandma is irritated, so she's like,
she's irritated, and she's like, if I fall, it's on you guys. I have a doctor's appointment to go tomorrow. Somebody's gonna take me to the doctor.
yeah, everyone is arguing except for me and her, and we're trying not to laugh because it is so ridiculous. Everyone is yelling at each other. We keep flying forward, and it's just like, if I laugh, I'm gonna get yelled at. So I'm like trying to like put my head out the window and just like, please God, don't let me laugh.
And keep in mind, we were laughing when the tire was flat all the way 40 minutes before then. We were still giggling. We were like, what the fuck?
It might have been like delusion as well. Like
We're on fumes right now.
we're like in a very dangerous situation. We're like giggling. Like our tire is like screeching on the ground, and we're like, this is so funny.
Guys, this is so fun and so entertaining. I might not make it home tonight. Okay, we're almost back home, and I feel like the funniest part of the night happens when we're turning to get into my neighborhood. We're making the turn, and the car, it lurches 3 times.
It's like
3 times.
Like 3
Boom,
times. It's
boom,
like
boom.
like 1 second after it stops, you go, boom, you flash forward, boom, boom. And my mom's just like, you know what, Izzy, just get out. Have a nice night.
Her mom is on the verge of tears and having a mental breakdown.
And I feel bad, but at the same time, it's like my brother is like, you need to stop freaking out. It is not that serious. We're going to get home. And she is freaking out. And I'm just like,
She's like, please don't tell your grandma. I told my grandma the next morning. So I get home. Her mom's on the verge of mental breakdown. She's like, I'm sorry. Have a nice night. And they have to go all the way 20 minutes away so they can take their grandma home, and then 14 minutes back to their house.
You weren't here for this? My grandma was pitching a fit. She was like, I am getting food before I go home. So we have to go to a drive-thru.
Are you fucking kidding me?
With a car that just like
This is a new development. I did not hear this.
She's like, I am getting food. Like, I'm starving, and your brother has nothing at the house because she lives with my uncle.
Yeah.
And so we take her to a drive-thru, and her and my mom are like going at it. And so we get her food, and she goes, and my mom's like, is it good? And my grandma goes, it's alright. And then my brother's like, I'm kind of hungry too. So we go to another drive-thru at a different place, right across the street to the other fast food place. And I think it's him and my mom get food, but I get nothing because I'm just like, I want to get home. Like, I want to be in like a still area where I'm not jumping forward every 5 seconds. And I want to be out of the car with these people, okay? So they get food, they take my grandma home. Anyway.
Did she ever get to a doctor's appointment?
Yes, the next day. Because, funnily enough, as soon as we dropped her off, my mom was like, Izzy had to go through the warm-up because it stopped breaking. And she's like, are you kidding me? So we take my grandma home, we leave, and it would jump like every 5 minutes on the way home, but it wasn't like every stop. She was like, if I just go really slow at the stop, and it doesn't jump. And so my mom is so upset. She's like, Izzy could have not had a smooth ride if it just had waited 5 minutes. But we get home, and
I text her because I'm like, is this bitch dead? I don't want to get in a car crash with the brakes going forward like that.
I know, and I was so upset. She texted me saying like, did y'all get home okay? And I'm like, we got home okay. I am so sorry for the car troubles, and also I'm so sorry that you had to hear my mom and my grandma go at it like 2 rabid cats.
I'm basically a part of the family at this point, so whenever anybody in the family fights, I'm just like sitting back like, oh well. Because her mom was on good behavior for like the first couple of times we went out together, but like
once she got used to you, she was like, okay, you know my daughter well enough to know that I argue with a lot of people. But we got home, and we had left because we had like a lot of stuff in the car that we took to drive her home. Mm-hmm. And so we took it out and we put it on the carport. We didn't take any of it inside. We left it all outside. So there's like storage boxes of like Christmas decorations and a bunch of other crap that we just left outside. We all go inside, we knock out. Keep in mind,
I took a shower. I was not gonna go to bed nasty, and then I stayed up for another hour. I stayed up until 1:30. And here, if y'all are gonna get to know me a little bit throughout this, I go to bed early. I'm an early bird.
Yeah.
She is a night person.
if I text her at like 10:15, I know that I'm not gonna get a response the next day.
She usually doesn't get a response. She might. She usually doesn't. That doesn't mean that I'm like passed out or anything. It usually just means like
just
I'm not
winding
gonna answer
down.
you.
Just winding down for the night.
Yeah. But like I was up until 1:30 that morning, and when I was a kid, I used to stay up really late all the time. But like I've grown out of it, and so I was awake and she wasn't, which is such a weird thing.
I didn't get home till like 1:30.
Oh, you didn't get home until 1:30.
And I
Oh
went and I
yeah,
knocked out immediately.
yeah, because I texted her and I was like, "Are you dead? Please tell me you're alive. We have plans next week."
I was like, barely. But I'll be there. I'll be there.
I'll be there. And this was the plans.
Not more than it was the movies.
Oh, we had the movies on Tuesday.
Yeah, we went to the beach on Sunday. I had one day to recover, and then I had to go to the movies. We had fun though.
The movie was amazing, but
It
we're
was
gonna
really
get to
good.
the movie. That was possibly, I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared during the whole time because in the back of my head I'm like, we're gonna find a tire, it's gonna get on, I'm gonna get home. It's fine.
We
But
might
keep in
not-
mind,
we might no, cut that out. We might not get home until the day of the movie, but we'll be fine. Okay?
we might have to get dropped off at the theater, you know, like the first time we get back home, but it's not that big of a deal. We're still gonna go see the Michael Jackson movie. She had seen it 5 times at that point, twice at the theater, the second time with me, and 4 times
At home.
At home. I hadn't seen it at all. I'd seen clips, and I had been furiously watching edits and reading
I
fan
was
fiction.
so excited. Like every like interesting scene, like half the movie, I would look over at her and she'd be dead set on the screen. And I was like,
I'm
I was
locked
like,
in.
I was waiting for a reaction. All I saw was this at the screen. I was like,
The monkey
I was
thinking.
like, can I have a reaction, please?
It was good. I was locked in.
She was locked in.
That's how you know a movie is good, when I lock in and I don't say much. I lock in because she knows me, and a lot of people might find this annoying. I talk throughout movies, but when something's really good and I hardly talk, that's how you know it's good. Because we saw it together at theaters once, and I did not stop talking. I didn't stop talking, not for 1 second. That was also the night we got harassed. Almost harassed.
Almost. Do you want to tell that story?
We can tell that story in not another episode, but like in a little bit. Because I had something I was going to say, but I forgot. I need to remember it. We had a great time at the beach. But, keep in mind, her grandma and her mom were fighting
The whole day.
the whole day.
The whole day.
And they went to Wet Willie's without us.
We are underage though, so I do understand that. Also, we were like in the water like 90% of the day, so when we were in the water, they were getting a release. Yeah, so.
Oh, I saw a fine motherfucker over there, too. At the ice cream shop.
I think I know you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. But I think I was this close from getting heat stroke, so I couldn't like formulate a thing or be like, "Hey, you cute." I don't do that anyway. I might come off as this like fucking
Because I saw you staring. I was like,
I was staring.
focus. I was like, what flavor do you want?
focus up. Oh my god, food came out of my mouth.
Cut it out, cut it out.
I think I'm hardly gonna cut anything out unless you want me to cut something out. Just
Cut out any scenes where I'm like visibly like finding it really hard to talk.
which hardly wasn't at all.
Yeah, until I got
Or
too
I'll like
excited.
make it really like a funny edit out of it.
And everyone's like, why would you like repeat the clip? You're not. That's just me. That's me for real.
You know who I hope we're not coming off as? You remember the video of those popular chicks? Getting my surprise.
I'm just like, why would you ever say that? Like, that offended me.
I just hope we're not coming off as that, because they didn't look like they were actually friends. It just looked like they were people who went to the same school and looked the exact same.
I don't think they were friends. I think they're like in like a internet house together or something. I never thought that they looked so similar.
In it!
I'm talking about in it, and the other girl just like she wants to die.
I would want to die too. Those bitches are annoying and they need to be destroyed. We're legitimate friends. She knew me when I had my hair up to here and it was all different sorts of colors. I was in my gay era.
I knew her when she was Amish.
She knew me when she was Amish, but we weren't friends when I was Amish.
I was scared of her when she was Amish.
Everybody thought I was a witch when I was Amish. I kind of was.
I didn't think you were a witch. I thought you were just, your aura seemed so, mean. I thought you were going to bully me.
I was kind of in my mean era because everything that happened with her friend happened then, and I was feeling vengeful. I was feeling like Audrey from Descendants 3.
Oh.
It took you a hot minute to get that reference. I haven't seen
I
the
know
third
the reference. I
Descendants.
just don't know what friend I'm talking about. You mean,
Second story time of the video. It relates to us back at school, and it relates back to she knows who. And we're going to refer to him as you know who, because if we say his name too many times, it's like Voldemort or Beetlejuice. It kind of just
let's call him Sam.
Sam?
For Toucan Sam. That was my nickname for him.
Toucan Sam.
The Fruit Loop mascot with the biggest.
The Toucan? Oh, wait. I know. Yeah, Sam. Toucan Sam, because his nose is big as fuck.
That's why I called him Toucan Sam.
So a little bit about me and this guy. We've always had a little bit of a history. We've always kind of argued with each other. We never were really friends. We never really got along. But as a prelude to what happened in the story, I met a guy. We're going to call him Garfield Guy. Because when I met him, I was in my Garfield costume. And I was fat as fuck. And he was cute. He came up to me. I had no idea what he was talking about. I didn't think he was flirting with me. He was flirting with me. He said, you know, you had one of the best costumes, and we're giving out candy to some of the best costumes. He gave out candy to nobody but me, by the way. I had no idea he was flirting with me. I made a lot of mistakes that night. And talking to him was not the mistake. It was a learning experience. Not a mistake. I get his number. We chit-chat for a little bit. He ghosts me. So I'm a little butthurt. I'm a little butthurt because I thought he was really cute. I was fantasizing, all right? I was fantasizing. He seemed nice. He was really attentive, and he was very talkative, and I liked that. We had a lot of the same interests. I figured out a bunch of the things that he liked, and I thought he was cute. I liked him. But, ghosts me. And we all kind of come up with a conclusion that his mom made him ghost me because she was a teen mom. Mm-hmm. And I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I think that, she just probably wasn't comfortable with it. And
she might have also, how old were you at the time? 14?
I was 13 and he was 14.
I was going to say, she might have, not wanted, a repeat in the family. A lot of teen moms, I've noticed, they don't like their years today as teens because they don't want a repeat.
We say that my mom's a teen mom and that guy's had 10 girlfriends.
But it's if you trust your children enough, you'll know that they're being safe. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it also just depends on the kid and what they grew up with, what they watched. But anyway, I get ghosted. And you know who, Toucan Sam, Sammy Big Nose, is there. And for some reason, I kind of noticed this afterwards. He'd been trying to get closer to me from our friend, let's call him Donald. Donald. Donald and I have always had kind of similar tastes. We like the same music, we laugh at the same jokes, I don't want to say we have dark, edgy humor. We kind of have dark, edgy humor. Mostly just between the two of us, though. And so we kind of bonded over that, me and Donald. And Toucan Sam, Sammy Big Nose, you know who, noticed. And so a little bit throughout that year, this is my 8th grade year and her freshman year, Toucan Sam starts to get a little bit more like Donald. He starts to wear his hair.
And he still does it to this day.
Oh, yeah. He almost does exactly that to this day. He's still copying Donald to this day. But we're going to get to that. Are you okay?
was laughing. I got some on my leg.
Okay, but anyway.
Jinx. You owe me a Coke.
You already got one, bitch. Okay. It's very little. You don't notice it at first, but he starts to listen to heavier music. Donald and
Just
I.
like Donald.
Yeah, Donald and I bonded over metal music.
Toucan Sam didn't like any of those bands before he started being interested in her.
He listened to fucking.
Like pop music.
Yeah, he listened to things like 5 Seconds of Summer before he listened to what we listened to.
And then he noticed what she liked, and he was like, I have loved that, like,
I love
forever.
it. I've always loved Nirvana. My favorite song is Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's so underground and niche. Nobody knows
I know,
him.
nobody knows his band, and he's like,
No.
It's so
He
crazy.
killed himself? I didn't think anybody knew that.
Right, that was my information.
Yeah. But anyway, he starts to become more and more like Donald because he notices me and Donald hanging out more. And so by the end of the year after I'd been ghosted, I started to notice him more. And I would like to point out, this is in a moment of horrible weakness because I would never have ever liked him or anything like that had I had not been ghosted and had I had not noticed that somebody was interested in me and giving me attention because I had just been ghosted and my ego was hurt. So Toucan Sam and I become friends. We were never friends before this. We had never become friends or even considered becoming friends with one another before this. We did not like each other. He was friends with a guy. Let's just call him Ice Cream Hair. He was friends with Ice Cream Hair.
Oh, brother.
And Ice Cream Hair used to make fun of me and her really bad. We tried to do stuff about it. We were fucking snitches, bro. We were being snitches. And snitches get stitches and end up in dishes. But you know what? That motherfucker needed to be destroyed. He needed to die.
But you know what?
He was a racist. He said the N-word very loudly a couple of times to some of our friends. And so we needed to take him down.
But you know what? What sucks about it is we reported him to the principal multiple times. They did nothing about it.
Until they got in a fight.
He like never got in trouble for anything. He was caught vaping in the bathroom. They didn't do anything about it. They just told him to stop. Keep in mind, this was like his 5th school that he had been transferred from because he had gotten in trouble so much. Like he was bouncing in between schools.
And you know what? I bet you if a black kid had done it, they would have been kicked out after the second offense.
Yeah, or the first.
The people at that school, at least the principal at the time, racist.
And her excuse for not being racist was that she had black grandchildren.
That's the same excuse for one of my other teachers.
She actually said that before.
Yeah. She wasn't racist because she had black grandchildren, and one of my other teachers also said that she was talking about there was an N-word in the book, and she was like, guys, I'm not racist. I've been to Kenya. I mean...
I've met a black person before. I can say it.
Yeah, they said it was okay like once back in the 1950s.
My cashier was black, okay? She gave me permission.
And then we wanted this motherfucker to be destroyed, and Toucan Sam was friends with him. And we heard them.
What was his name?
Ice Cream Hair.
Ice Cream Hair guy? He didn't like Toucan Sam. And Toucan Sam didn't like him. It was a very fake friendship. Because when they were not in the same room, they would talk mad shit about each other. When they were together...
Oh, but Ice Cream Hair loved being around his boyfriend, Jimmy Dean. I don't even remember his name, so I'm going to call him Jimmy Dean.
But when they were together, they would talk mad shit about everyone else in the room. So they had at least one bonding thing, was that they hated everybody else besides themselves.
And so, Toucan Sam, when he starts liking me, which has been kind of slowly throughout the whole year. World's worst slow burn, by the way. He starts separating himself from Ice Cream Hair and from Jimmy Dean. And he starts getting closer to all of us. He kind of wedges himself into our friend group. Our friend group is just...
Forcefully, by the way.
Yeah, forcefully.
Nobody wanted him there.
Nobody wanted him there. I made the exception because it was fueling my ego.
And Ice Cream Hair was not very happy about this. Even though he didn't like 2K and Sam, he was very upset that 2K and Sam had a crush on somebody. That wasn't him, I guess. Anyway.
I'll tell you one thing for sure. Ice cream hair loved when people were gay for him. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't even Pride Month. It's illegal before and after Pride Month. Especially down in the South.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so, during all of this, I'm kind of developing a crush on him. What I see in him, I don't know. Motherfucker doesn't even have eyebrows. So he gets so butthurt when you bring that up, by the way. He's like,
Oh my God,
it's
he
been like that since the day I was born.
He literally cried in class when we talked about it.
Was
And
I there?
I think me and Jay, cut that out. Me and Donald, and I think it might have been you too. I don't know if you were there. You might have just forgotten. I don't know who it was.
What year was it?
I think it was in middle school. I don't know what year it was, but I know it was me and at least 2 people who like got in trouble. They're like, you can't make fun of him for that. You know, he's really insecure about that. We can't make fun of him.
To this day, we make fun of him for it, and we aren't even in contact with him anymore. And so,
He wants to be though.
really bad. He
Really
tries to
bad.
contact Donald about me every few months.
He was trying to get to her, to everyone. He's trying to get to her through me and through one of our other friends, and also through Donald.
Through 2 of our other friends. He's trying to get through me, through the whole friend group. I'm not letting up.
No. He's trying to get to you through me, through
Mags.
through Donald,
And through Silver Mist.
Silver Mist. Everyone in the friend group.
Literally everyone. And so, we should get back to the story. During this time, I did not look good. I was chopped. I was really ugly. I was insecure. And so to find out that a guy who, at the time, he didn't look half bad. Because, you know, when you're insecure, you don't really see it like that. You're kind of just like, oh, somebody who's decent looking is attracted to me. That's kind of how you see it. And so I was like, oh, I'm into this. And let's be honest here. I was mean at the time because some of the stuff that I had said and done, I should not have said and done to him. But let me just say this.
That's debatable.
He made it worse. This did not have to end like this. I didn't have to be mean. And so it's kind of like it's tension that's coming up throughout. Excuse me. It's coming out through like the whole year. The whole end of the, what's it, second semester?
I think so, yeah.
Second semester. It was after we came back from Christmas break. That's when it was starting to get like
Iffy? Oh, I was going to say iffy.
It was bubbly and it was iffy. It was an iffy bubble. It was funky, like stinky, like shit, like smelly, like diarrhea bubble.
Okay.
It was a stinky bubble, I tell you that much. And so we go on a trip to the zoo. That zoo trip I will never forget because that was
something else.
uncomfortable. What else happened on the zoo trip besides what happened between me and Toucan Sam? Well, besides the fact that you and Donald were in it.
Not really.
As soon as I said that me and him were talking, you were like, whoa, me, you, and Donald and Toucan Sam can go on double dates.
Did I?
You said that. You said that, honey.
Girl, I was trying to make myself believe it. I was not into it. I was like, totally, yeah, totally.
Oh, by the way, what happened between her and Donald happened 3 separate times.
Can you just like zip tie your mouth? This is my podcast now, okay?
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, during the whole zoo trip, he's close to me. We all 4 of us go in my mom's car. Me, Donald, Caroline, and Toucan Sam. We're all in the car together with my mom. And my mom, I can't keep my mouth shut for my mom. My mama knows almost every secret about me. And it's tension, that's for sure. He keeps staring. He's staring at me. He gave me his jacket when it was raining, which was nice. But I feel like if anybody would have done that, that would have been nice. But I asked, so he gave it to me, and it started raining again, and he ran back to give me that jacket at the very end of the trip. He ran up a hill to try to impress me. I think he ran up a hill.
That's so impressive.
That's so impressive, giving yourself fucking heat stroke because you want to impress me. He was hot and he was sweaty after that, and not in a good way. He's tried to sit next to me after that.
Keep in mind, he has my eyebrows right and a big ass nose, so when he gets hot, his whole face turns
Bright red. Bright red.
He looks like the tomato from VeggieTales.
Yeah. Yeah. True story.
True story.
And so the whole time it's like there's tension, there's stuff happening, and we've been talking for a while, like kind of, you know, that stupid talking stage, flirting, like, oh, this is us. I'm Batman, you're Spider-Man. I have gone through that. We went through that. Yeah. I tried to. I think I tried to.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And then the day after, he gets my phone number. He asked me for it off of Instagram. And this is where the mess starts. He says, I like you. Well, first he says, I kind of like you. And then I was like, I like you too. And then he was like, oh, I like you. I like you.
I like you.
I like you. I like you so much that I'm going to say I love you. The first.
Dude, the same thing happened to in Donald. Yeah, because I want to interrupt her story really quick.
We interrupt this program to
the
get
thing about me and Donald is our whole thing started off as one conversation, and we had like a deep conversation, and I was like, I don't like to say I love you. Like, I love all my friends like so much, but I can't say it. And he was like, oh my god, same. And then like I think that same night he texted me and he was like, I have something to tell you. And I was like, okay, so tell me. And I was on public, and he was like, no, I can't. And I was like, tell me. He was like,
by the way, off topic, but it's kind of on topic. He's done that so many times. When Donald tries to vent to us, he's like, I can't tell you, but I need to tell you. I can't, but I need to.
And I'm like, you can tell me anything. Like, just tell me. He's like, I want to, but I can't. He's like, and I'm like, can you just tell me? He goes, never mind. I can't tell you.
He's done this to the both of us
multiple times. And then it gets to the point, and my sister is like, why are you so upset? And I'm like, Donald keeps saying this, but he won't tell me, and it's really pissing me off. And I'm like, just tell me. And he goes, okay, fine. I like you. And I'm still on public, and I'm like, okay. And then I think
did you even actually like him at the time?
Somewhat. I think I like had like a small little crush on him, and then him saying that he liked me was like, oh my god, someone is interested in me. So I like him too.
I have the same feeling.
I have the same feeling, and I discovered it just now. And then I get home, and I think I said that I liked him back. And so I'm like, what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna do this? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, do you want to like slowly go into a relationship, or like do you want to go out on a date or something? What do you want to do? He's like, I don't know. You decide.
He does this still to this day. He's like, it's up to you. I don't really know what to do. It doesn't matter to me.
And then we start, I don't know, like dating, like slowly dating.
One day, but
what I thought was slow. I thought it was gonna be slow. Like the next.
Turns out he's slow.
The next day at school, we're in art class, and he is like, by the way, I haven't even told I didn't even tell my best friend that it wasn't you yet, because it was
still
G.
Yeah, it was G.
I hadn't even told him yet. We were like together, or somewhat together, and so he's like putting his head on my shoulder. G is like looking like this the whole class. Underneath the table, he's like rubbing my thigh like that, and I'm like I got uncomfortable because she just touched me. Yes, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. And you're like literally my wife. You're literally my wife. I will kill you.
I would never touch you like that on purpose.
On the first day. Yeah, I was really uncomfortable. And that made you uncomfortable, and we've been friends for years. Imagine how that was the first day of us like being something.
Oh.
I was like dying inside. But I was like trying to like move my leg over and stuff, and
kept following her with his hand.
He was like, I'll just keep going.
You go all the way over to the other side of the table, and he's still there.
And I think even the teacher could tell that something awkward was going on. She was like, guys,
do your work. Who was the art teacher at the time?
Lewis.
Okay.
She was like, guys, do your work. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And at the end of the day, my mom would like help clean the school and stuff, so I would stay after hours, and his mom worked at the school as well. and so he'll stay after hours too. And so we would sit on this couch in our school lobby waiting for my mom to get there so that I can help her clean. And so nobody else is in the lobby with us, and his mom is doing something else in a different room, so she's not there either. And he's like trying to hold my hand and like put his head on my shoulder and stuff. And I didn't want to say anything to him and like
In public.
and no in person, because I was so awkward. So I let him, and then I texted him that night, and I'm like, I just want to tell you, and still to this day I hate this. I'm like, I just want to tell you, like, I am not a fan of romantic physical touch. So if you could please like stop that for now, please. Like, I'm uncomfortable. He's like, oh, okay, I'll try. And then he hits me with the first, I love you, good night. I'm like, oh, I don't even say it to him. I'm like, okay, good night. And we were together for like less than a week, I think.
I thought you were only together for a day.
I think it was like maybe 2 days, 'cause I remember he told me like he loved me at least more than once.
I was
Like, he
with
said it-
Toucan Sam for 5 grueling days.
And he said it the next day as well. And then I was like, okay,
Okay.
I'll talk to you later. I feel bad because I didn't say it at all. So I don't even know what he's going through. Like, he must be like, why is she not saying it back? Like, I thought she said that she loved her friends. Like, why is she saying it back to me?
Well, you're not my friend anymore.
Like, this is not a relationship. This is infatuation. But that same night, I was like, I want to tell you that I can't do this. Like, this is too fast for me. I can't do this. Like, no, I can't do it. He's like, I knew this was coming. I didn't know it was going to be so soon. And I felt bad, but I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Like,
I don't blame you.
I was like, maybe in the future, like when we're older, but like I can't do this now. And then
A similar situation, but they didn't get together again, happened like 2-3 more
a
times.
similar situation happened where we were both like, I have a crush on you, I have a crush on you. And I was like, considering what happened last time, like, let me take a night to think about this, decide if it's what I want. And then I felt bad again because I texted him the next day and I was like, yeah, I don't want to. It's like, I can't do this.
Nah, man, I can't.
I was like, I can't do this. And he was like, oh, okay. He got so upset. And then the third time happened where he was like, I gotta say something. I can't tell you.
This
tell
was
me, I
after
can't."
your birthday, right? The third
This
time was
was
after your birthday.
This was the night of my birthday. He was
Sweet 16, by the way.
He was in such a bad mood the whole night. I was like worried for him because he looked so sad on my birthday. And the night after, like when he left, I was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "What's going on with you?" And he was like, "I'm fine. It was nothing." And the next day, he was like, "I had to tell you something," again and again. He was like, "I can't tell you. Tell me. I can't tell you. Tell me." And then he was like, "Fine. I have a crush on you again, and I wanted to know if you wanted to be my girlfriend." And I was like, I sent him like a long paragraph. I was like, "I love you so much, dude. Like, you're like my best friend, but no." And then I was like, I kept like reassuring him. I was like, "You're a great friend." Like, da 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 da. And he was like, "Okay, I just had to ask," or something like that. And then he like did talk to me for like a whole day, and then yeah, it was kind of awkward.
And
after that.
our relationship with Donald is still kind of weird and awkward to this day. Not because it has anything to do with me, but I feel like that's just the type of guy he is.
He's kind of reserved. Like, I don't think like he like wants to be like. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't like get close to anyone really.
I think that's more of a him thing.
It's more of a him thing, but it's like I wish it could go back to like normal where he was like, what if like
Open with us, very
like
close.
a very open, giddy best friend.
Yeah, because he used to be like that. Back to me and Toucan Sam.
Yeah, sorry,
A very
sorry.
similar situation happened between me and Toucan Sam, but it lasted longer, and technically it's still ongoing because a motherfucker comes back every couple of months. So we get back from the zoo. It's the day after. He's asked for my number, whatever. It's in the morning. Mind you, I did a spell that morning. I had never done witchcraft before in my life, but I heard a spell that if you DJ,
Oh my God,
for all the chicks who know,
That's why he's still obsessed with you because you spell.
goddamn pussy spell, bro. He texted me, no, I'm not even kidding, 5 minutes after I did that. 5 minutes, and he was like, I gotta tell you something. I like
love
you.
I love you.
I love you, bitch.
I
I never
won't
gonna
stop
stop loving
loving
you,
you,
bitch. And and I'm like, I like you too.
I like you too.
I like you too. And then we get together. He's like, oh my God, I gotta tell my mom. Can I tell you I love you? I'm like, Sure, tell your mom, but don't. Don't tell me you love me. And so he starts this thing. It's really annoying. It's I heart you. It's I heart you.
Heart emoji.
You know it, right?
Yeah,
it's the heart emoji.
You.
If I still had the text, I deleted the text messages because I'm like, I'm not gonna hold that forever. But like, it's insane. So we get to a point, and throughout the whole week, we're just kind of talking, and there's little red flags that pop out throughout the entire time. He's like, and this is throughout the whole week. It's from, I think, Friday to Thursday, the next Thursday. He's like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. I wish I could hold you. Do you think we're gonna move in together one day? Will you ever cheat on me while I'm in the army? 13, by the way. I'm 13 or 14 at the time. And he's like asking me all these interesting questions, and I'm like, hey, can we just take it slow? You know, and he's like, yeah, of course. Proceeds not to do that. And then one day, we're at school together, and I was like, hey, can we just play it casual? We can just be friends, like pretend like we're friends and stuff like that. Just be cool. He is so awkward with me. I'm just trying to be cool. I'm just trying to be like friends. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to pretend like nothing ever changed because I hate that shit. I hate when...
Did I know yet at that point?
Yeah, I told you like immediately.
Okay, I didn't.
I hated the awkwardness because I'm just like... Well, here's the thing. It was awkward while we were friends too, though. Mm-hmm. Mainly because we liked each other and we were friends. But like, I feel like if it's awkward while you're friends and you like each other, then I don't feel like you should be together because I feel like it's going to be awkward the whole time.
Yeah.
And so...
Wait, say it again? Wait, we can get this out. Say it again?
If it's awkward while you're friends, then it'll be awkward while you're in a relationship. And I hate the awkwardness. Okay, I really do. Yeah. Because that awkwardness sucks.
I'm sorry. I agree with you without even knowing what you said. It's like, yes.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Okay.
And like the awkwardness was at an all-time high. Our classes are usually never quiet. When I'm in there, we are loud. Mm-hmm. This was the quietest the classes had ever been. And they literally called us the last and the loud class all the time because we were always the last ones out and the loudest people there. We were called the last and loudest, and it was quiet.
I don't even remember that.
I think it is from an old class. We were still called the last and loudest though. It was dead silent. We were working on a project together, dead silent. He followed us, and this was like a room just for us. Remember he followed us? We were doing the Coraline thing. He followed us.
Everywhere.
He followed me everywhere.
I was following you when he was following you, so it was like...
I'm fighting for my attention, I see.
It was like the three musketeers were one unwelcome musketeer.
Yeah, one musketeer just put on the mustache and the hat and was like,
it's like, I'm one of you, I'm one of you.
I'm one of you guys, I'm one of you guys. And he did not stop following me. He would text me throughout my class. I want to skip to the last day because everything up to that, it was just awkwardness. And then eventually he for real told me that he didn't say I hurt you. He said, he said, I love you. I said something nice. I was like, I really like your smile. I think it's cute. And he was like, I love you.
I love all of you.
I hate you. Leave me alone. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go to bed. Good night. It was the middle of the night, by the way.
Yeah.
Why? Riddle me this. Mm-hmm. Why do guys get so fucking weird at night?
Shit, I'm riddled. I don't know.
I'm fucking perplexed right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, it is at night, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because he texted me that at 10:30 p.m. that Wednesday. That was after the spray paint can exploded in my face.
Yeah, and you had to go home because like your lungs were blue or something.
It was hard for me to breathe. I was kind of working out at home, and it was like in my face. It was hard for me to breathe. I was like, I had to go home.
Like it was like your spit was purple.
My spit was purple.
Everything was purple.
He texts me. He tells me he loves me. It's 10:30 p.m. Riddle me this, men, boys.
There's no men watching this.
Freaks. Why the fuck are you freaky at night? Why are you
Oh,
weird?
no.
Why are you weird? Oh no.
Oh no.
You should get help. Call up a therapist and have them diagnose you for mommy issues.
But a lot of people like that though.
I don't.
Like they love that affectionate man.
hate it.
But I hate it.
Okay, here's the thing. I want to be able to have a stimulating conversation with a person and be able to ease into the affection, because when you're hit immediately with a finger up the butt day one,
But like
too much.
everyone that we've had interactions with has been immediate. It's like the most awful experience in the world.
Getting hit with immediate affection for no fucking reason is the most painful thing for... We're avoidant. We're both
I'm
avoidant.
very avoidant.
She's more avoidant than me.
I'm very avoidant. That's not a flex though. I'm
It's not.
I'm very like that's a problem.
It's harsh out here for us avoidant girls to be hit with love bombs, because that shit sucks.
Oh my god, avoidant plus like a literal love bomb and infatuation?
I think when an avoidant is hit with an anxious attachment style, which Donald and Toucan Sam both had, and we're avoidant.
We're avoidant and they're anxious. Okay? It's like you want to jump off of a bridge.
Oh yeah, you want to... And I put up with this for a week. I was like, okay, please don't do this again. Okay, please don't do this again. And I brought it up every time. But like, this man is a leech. I couldn't get rid of him. The day after, I decided in my head, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. This is insane. I've asked him not to do this, and he did it anyway.
And he was also he wasn't only like obsessed with you. Like he was saying some weird stuff to you.
Weird shit.
Weird stuff that you shouldn't say at 14.
Can I hold your thigh under the table?
See, Donald didn't ask.
He just did. I think it's weirder to ask.
Huh?
I think it's weirder to ask. He did like the emoji.
Monkey covering eyes emoji.
Freak Gooner wants to touch underage girl. He's not that much older than me. I don't know why I'm saying that. The day comes, I am hardly speaking to him. I'm hardly looking at him. I am not close to him at all. I am fed up and I want to go home. And he's texting me all day, especially in English class, which we have with our principal. He's texting me, my phone's in my pocket. And in our school where we used to go, you get caught with your phone, that shit gets taken away, and you gotta pay money.
Like, first warning, you're not getting it to the end of the day, and you have to pay like $20 to get it back.
See, I was lucky because I was the principal's favorite.
So was I.
I was the principal's
We
favorite.
were the favorites.
Yeah, we were the favorites.
She was the 8th grade favorite, I was the 9th grade favorite.
Yeah, she gave me my phone back immediately one time after I gave it away. She made everybody else go out. She gave me and Donald back our phones. Like, that
Yeah,
second.
she got me with my phone once, and she was like, Carolyn, if I see it again, I'm taking it. So I got a warning. I didn't get, like, immediately taken.
Well, she kind of had to, like, because... What are we going to call him? What are we going to call him? Let's call him Karate Kid, because he does do karate.
Okay.
Karate Kid snitched on me, Donald, Toucan Sam, and Ice Cream Hair, because
like,
we all had our phones
Yeah,
out.
and didn't he claim after, like, y'all got caught, he was like, I didn't do it. Yes, you did.
I also claimed that I didn't do it. I lied. But she brought all of us up to the class, and she was like, give us all your phones. I gave her my phone, and I put on the act of my life. I started
you
crying.
cried.
I cried. Part of it was real. Most of it was fake. I played her.
An actress right here.
I played her. I was like, my grandma's gonna kill me. I've never gotten in trouble before. Please don't do. I was crying in front of everyone, by the way. I was not about to get my phone
I remember
taken.
I came back upstairs where y'all were, and I was like, are you okay? Because, like, your eyes were still kind of red.
I was fine. I was just
yeah, and
like,
Donald was like, our phones got taken away because Karate Kid snitched.
yeah.
Everyone was mad at him that day.
Everybody was mad because he had no right to snitch on all of us. He was just mad at Ice Cream Hair because Ice Cream Hair, like, took a picture of him and it was bad.
Ice Cream was a bully, especially towards Karate Kid. It was kind of bad.
Yeah, Karate Kid's gotten better though. Karate Kid used to be annoying, but now he's pretty cool.
He's matured.
Yeah, but I put on the show of my life, and she gave me back my phone. She was like, you can have your phone back, Izzy, but I don't want to see it again. And I was like, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. She gave my phone back. I remember I looked at her and I said, is my mascara ruined? I said, I wouldn't know. I said that. She was like, no, you
Just
look
gonna
fine.
like have that eggshell with a cherry on top. See, when I got the warning, it was kind of like an activity day. It was like, I think it was Christmas play practices. So we weren't actually at school. We were at a different place practicing. And so I had my phone out, and she's like, I don't want to see it again. If I see it again, it's getting taken away. So I just got a warning.
Yeah, but I think it was because you were at a different place. I was at school.
I also think that I was for real a favorite.
Oh yeah, me too.
She didn't do anything to me. I don't think I got in trouble once.
I only got in trouble that once.
I only got in trouble once by the secretary because of.
I got in trouble because I was mouthy with but with the teachers and stuff though. They kind of snipped at me a couple times. But anyway, back to Toucan Sam. I am tired of this dude. He is yapping in the principal's office. Not in the principal's office. He's yapping in the principal's class, which is English class. No, at the time it was history class. It was history class. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, he's like, are you okay? You look upset. You look beautiful.
Yeah, 'cause he won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And he's like, are you okay? You look upset. You look beautiful. I hurt you.
Like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I don't want to get in trouble. Leave me alone.
I just want to do my
can
work.
feel my phone buzzing on my leg, and I'm like, fucking stop.
Shut the fuck up. Like, we're in the same room. Just, shut up.
Yeah. I don't want to I don't want to talk to you. And so we get down, and, it's the last day of school for the whole year. And he's all up on me and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm not having this. I hate this. And so, you know what he ends up doing while I'm gone, while I leave early? He talks to everybody. Nobody knew besides me and her. Well, obviously me. Her and Donald and maybe 2 other people.
Well, here's the thing.
He talked to everyone and was like, did I do anything wrong? Me and Izzy are together. And it's like, nobody knew besides that. I didn't want anybody to know.
He did it again after you left. He left and he was still there. And I think it was the day that you ended things with him, or you were thinking about ending things with him. And I remember I went to the hallway because I was changing the trash bags and the trash cans. And he had most of high school surrounded him. And he was talking about how you and him were together. He didn't know what to do about it. And obviously no one there knew your side of the story because they didn't even know you guys were together. And so they were all taking his side and were like, well, here's what you should do to make her feel better. And I was like, oh my God.
I got home and I talked to him and I was like, I'm not okay with this. If you do this, I'm going to break up with you. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. And he was like, please give me a chance. And that night I didn't break up with him. I was just
advice.
No, he didn't. He basically violated my privacy the whole time. He violated my boundaries the whole time. And so I talked to him and I was like, honestly, I'm thinking about breaking up with you. And he was like, no, wait, please don't do that. We're going to get to what he said, because I broke up with him the day after. It was a whole week. I was like, don't talk to me, I don't want to talk to you. A few hours later, he texted me and he was like, okay, I'm better now, can we talk?
It's been a few hours, you're not better.
And it's not about you being better, it's about me. It's about me. I was the bad one. I was the one. I was like, bro, I asked you, This is not hard to do. And he was like, okay, I'm better now. Sit on my dick, because I know you want to. You've been wanting to the whole week.
I'm sure he'd probably prefer that.
Oh yeah. You know how close him and Karate Kid were?
Remember the time where Karate Kid walked into school with a bag of Toucan's underwear, and he was like, you left this at my house the other night at the sleepover?
He smacked Toucan Sam's underwear on the table once.
And he said,
Karate
you
Kid
left
did.
this at the house.
You left this at the house. In front of all the middle school boys.
What about everyone? I was there.
I heard it, but we were in the girls' Bible class.
No, this was after. It was after our Bible class, and everyone was in the
I think we were
area.
leaving, yeah.
Everyone was in the big area getting their stuff for the next class, and he put it on the table and was like, Toucan.
You left this.
You left this at my house at the sleepover last night.
And I remember there was this one kid who was really racy and speedy, and he was like, oh my God, that's your underwear. Boy, that's your underwear.
Was it A?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said
I did this, and I whispered it. You know,
yeah.
he's not gonna watch this.
So we're just gonna say his name, Aiden. We're doxing you.
Right, his address is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut that out. That was lame.
Okay, so I cannot believe he still did that to this day. And he wanted friends. He wanted people to be friends with him. Not if you smack their underwear down on the table.
He lives at my house.
He's gonna rip my underwear off of me and be like, you left this.
I kept them nice and warm in my pocket for you.
Nice and warm in my fucking ass crack, you bitch. Oh, fucking God. I thought there was a rumor going around that that underwear had skid marks on it.
You can at least wash them before you brought back to school.
That was the rumor. It had some type of stains on it. I could have sworn those were the rumor.
I know you have sensitive skin, so I'm gonna let you use your own detergent.
I put it in water, but I think it made it worse.
It spread it. I'm so red right now.
Freaking underwear with skid marks on it. I forgot.
And they're dry.
The stains are like crusty, so you can't move the underwear.
Stiff as a damn board.
Cum stains and shit stains.
Both from the night of the sleepover.
Both from the same activity, shitting and jerking off.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, my cheeks hurt. Don't tell me with a good time, okay?
Okay,
Oh,
me
not
and
for
Toucan Sam break up the next morning. I sent him a long text message, and he answers that shit after 1 minute. That's 11 when I texted him. He was looking at his phone every 2 seconds, I swear. He was like, computer, I don't want this girl to break up with me. He texted me all these things. He's like, my summer's gonna be ruined. I'm gonna kill myself. Please get back together with me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill myself. What am I gonna tell? What am I gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know. Fucking figure it out.
I don't know.
I don't give a shit. I didn't say I don't give a shit. I was like something
Figure
like,
it out.
bro, calm down. It's not that big of a deal.
Like, we're in middle school.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
I was
You
in middle
are.
school. Y'all were freshmen.
It's like you're like 14. Like, it's not that serious in the long run.
It's not that serious.
Like, you're not gonna remember this in like 10 years.
He's still pining to this day after everything that
Yeah,
happened.
he was trying to get multiple girlfriends, and then they all broke up with him.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. There was one girl who's his one of his Snapchat girlfriends, didn't even know her in real life, pretended that she killed herself so that she could break up with him.
What the fuck was that?
Paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just think it's a little funny how
I think it's funny how he can't keep
he
anybody.
can't keep a relationship.
Yeah, he can't even keep friends. Okay, and so we break up. Eventually, I keep him in my contacts. I don't completely block him. Eventually, it gets to a point. He gives his friend, who I don't know. Hi, Editing Bella here. I seem to have completely forgotten a very important piece of information. The fight leading up to him giving his friend my number was actually caused by a single image that our friend Donald took in a movie theater about a movie that they were going to go see. And we were all in a high school Discord at the time with a couple of our teachers. Our teachers were cool. You know, they had a Discord server for us. And they put it in one of the servers in there. And I think, sorry for pausing so much. I think one of our teachers, she is like, hey, don't have your phone out. Don't be texting while the trailers are going on. Some people actually like watching those. And Toucan Sam was like, bro, nobody actually watches those. Nobody cares. And she was like, yeah, they do. And he's like, well, me and my family watch them. And he's like, whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. And I send in the Discord back, I'm like, you know, she's allowed to have that opinion. She's allowed to be like, hey, I feel like that's disrespectful. She's allowed to have that opinion. People do like watching the trailers and like being quiet in theaters. And he was like, holy Yappington. And we got into an argument. I said something like, you couldn't read. I told him he was illiterate. And we just went on for a little bit. And then finally he sends I give him some type of comeback. I can't remember what it was. End up saying, he sends like a really bad edited photo of me from our zoo trip, and say something like, obsession is mental illness, you should get help for that. And then, okay, he calls me retarded. He said it's just a joke, retard. And then everybody in the Discord server bashes him. Everybody, all the teachers in the Discord server bashes him. And then hours later, he's like, I text him and I'm like, there's no fucking reason for you to do that. And he apologizes, and he's like, I say, the only reason you're apologizing to me is because I called you out on it. You would have never apologized to me had I not said anything. And he's like, I'm sorry. And I don't know how our conversation kind of changes at that point, but I'm like, you don't even know me at all. You didn't try to get to know me, and, don't pretend like you know me because you don't know me. And so that's the context for the argument that's about to happen. My phone number.
I forgot about this, yeah.
And he's like, because I was like, you never even knew me. You didn't even try to get to know me. This was an argument from like a few days before he gave his friend my number. He was like, I told him, you don't even know me. You don't know who I am. You don't care to know who I am. He was like, I know who you are. Yeah, I know who you are. I know you. You're Bella. Yeah, you're Izzy. Yeah, I know you.
I know you.
Yeah, you're the one with the butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes to you at first.
Oh
and
my God.
was like,
he texted me and he was like, do you know what's going on with Izzy? Like, I think she's mad at me. And I was like, it's not my business. If you want to know what's wrong with her, text her yourself. Like, you're grown enough to text someone yourself and not do it through someone else. And he was like, please, please just text her for me. Like, I want to know what's wrong. I want to know if she'll forgive me. And I'm like, do it yourself. Like, you made the mess. Fix it. And he got so mad.
He got very, very mad. And then he gave his friend my phone number. And I should have known from the second that he called my phone with a whole ass number. He called my phone twice with a whole different number. And I was like, what the fuck? And then the number texts me and the number's like, hey, you're Izzy, right? And I'm like,
That's
what the fuck?
Suspicious.
I'm like, well, what the fuck? And I ended up showing Donald the number, and he's like, oh yeah, that's Toucan Sam's friend. They are at each other's houses right now. They were in the same fucking room with each other. And Toucan Sam was like, I don't know that number. I don't know that guy. I didn't do anything. And I was like, okay, well, you're fucking blocked. Don't talk to me. How dare you give somebody my number and not even if I was still kind of in it at that point, I was like, this shows that you don't even want to fucking try. You don't want me to.
You want everyone else to try for you.
Exactly. And so I block him. And that's where that part of the story ends. But over the years, he's been kind of weird with me. We were still in the same school in freshman year. This year, we weren't in the same school. Freshman year, he was weird with me. I ignored him for the first semester, and then I kind of stopped. I think I still could have, I should have kept ignoring him, I'm gonna be honest with you.
And you guys were kind of chill for a second, where if he talked to you, you respond, you're friends anymore.
Yeah. He couldn't be normal.
Yeah, he didn't really get the messages that you weren't interested in him anymore. You were just trying to be chill, and he was like, oh my gosh, y'all should be together. I'm like, no.
So I might have done something during that time.
Should I tell me this yet?
I have told you, but I don't think you remember.
Okay, say it again then.
I started kind of liking him a little bit again.
Oh yeah.
I texted him back and
I got scared for a second. I was like, what did you do?
Not recent. I texted him back and I was like, hey, I still kind of like you, but I'm not sure if I want to be in a relationship at all. And he was like, okay. Fucks up after one day, and then I'm like, I text him, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not doing this, and I block him again.
What do you do?
It starts doing that emoji shit and starts asking about the future again. And I'm like, brother, this guy fucking stinks. And long story short, we go to prom. He tries to get all up on me. I have to get a whole army of people to get him away from me. And then he goes to brag about, oh my god, bro, I danced with Izzy, bro, I danced with Izzy.
At prom?
Ninth grade.
When was this?
Not last year.
Our first prom.
Second. when I was wearing this
The blue
blue
dress.
dress. All of my dresses
Oh,
are blue,
yeah.
but the second blue dress.
He danced with you, but not out of willingness. What is that? Willingness. Like, he
I
had to
did
force,
not want to do that.
He had to force way into that dance. Like,
Because I was dancing with her and another girl. We don't have a code
Yeah.
name for her.
and he interrupted talking about, can I dance with Izzy? And I was like, no. And then it was like, please wait. And then I think by the end of it, you were like, fine.
Yeah. He had my hands like this. He gripped my hand, bro. And I was like, okay. I have my hands like this. And he was like this on my hands. And I'm like, okay. I was just focused on the song. And I was like, oh, dear God, when is this going to be over? When is it going to be over? When is it
The
going to be over?
longest song in history.
It was the worst 3.5 minutes of my life. And the song was 4 minutes long. I spent the first minute with my group that I was dancing with. And then he came and interrupted. And then after that song, and I rushed out of the venue. I was almost crying and hyperventilating. I was like, bro, I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, that dude touched me. I didn't like it. My mom was there. She was a photographer. And she was like, hey, it's going to be okay. If you need anything, we're here. Talk to us. Tell us about it. That was the first time I got heat stroke. Almost got heat stroke. That was really hot in that venue that year.
It was very hot in that venue.
The AC was broken.
The AC was broken and everyone was passing around this fan. It was like you're 5 minutes up. Give me the fan.
Yeah. I almost had it the worst because I was up on the dance floor every 5 seconds.
Yeah, and your dress was like really thick.
Yeah, I had it the worst because I was on that dance floor and I did not stop. It happened to me every year at prom though. I was on that dance floor.
It was nicer last year though.
This year.
This year.
The
AC was better. So
it was a different venue, different principal.
different venue and like a lot better AC.
Different teachers.
Wasn't as packed.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Bless you. Not bless you, excuse you.
But, he dances with me. It's weird. I graduate. I don't see him for a long time. And, well, I don't graduate.
But
I stopped going to school.
you graduate
From
freshman
there.
year and then we transfer online.
Yeah. And I see him this year. And I might pop up a photo, of what I was wearing. But that's what I was wearing. And then this is what I was wearing the year before. I look way different. My dress, tweet. It's on me. My dress is tweet and it's on me. And he's looking at me like he's never seen me before in my life. In fact, he's wholeheartedly walking away from me every time he sees me. He's like, every time he sees me.
Me and her get to the venue at the same time, and he's at the top of the stairs, and he sees us, specifically her, and he goes, oh shit, and he walks away. Because keep in mind, they're obviously exes, and me and him have beef, so it was like double whammy.
Dun, dun. And I look good. And I don't say that about myself often, but I looked good.
That dress was very flattering on you.
I'm gonna wear another dress like that next year. But I'm wearing that dress. Eventually, during prom, I'm dancing. He comes up to me. No, my old teacher comes up to me and she's like, I got a friend who wants to say something to you. And I'm gonna be right there with you. She doesn't talk like that, but I'm just gonna continue on. She's like, I'm gonna be right there with you. He just wants to apologize and say some stuff to you. And so I'm like, okay, at least she'll be there with me. He apologizes, whatever. I'm like, okay, we're cool. I don't want to be friends, but we're cool. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, maybe it's over. Maybe it's finally over. We're dancing to the song. Me and her slow dance. We have slow danced every year since prom. Every year since our first prom, we've slow danced together. And the song Unforgettable by Nat King Cole, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me. Anybody knows her name? I probably should just look up the song, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Unforgettable comes on, and we're dancing to that song. A really cute slow dance song. My old teacher comes in, and he comes in, and she's like, let's switch dance partners.
No. She's like tapped me. She's like, can I dance with you instead? And then when me and her are slow dancing, she's like, oh man, I was trying to get her and Toucan to dance, and I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. And she goes, no, they're okay now, they're cool. And I was like, I don't know about that. And she goes, they're on good terms, it's fine. I'm like, and I make that face.
You don't know his intentions.
And I make that face, and I was like, things did not end very well. I don't think that's a good idea. And she for some reason thinks that you guys are like on like great terms. We're like,
we were never on great terms. I was just like,
no.
we're cool. And I said, I don't want to be friends with you, but we're cool. we're cool.
Like, you're forgiven, but I don't want to talk to you.
Exactly. And she butts in and she was just like, I'm going to scooch in right here. You can take my dance partner. I turn around, I see him, and I'm like,
oh, go to the table.
I went to the table, and he's like, and he walks out in there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't make this out if it's boring. But did I tell you about how she was, like, talking about how I should slow dance with Donald? She was like, me and her were slow dancing to the song, and she was like, are you going to slow dance with Donald at least once? I mean, yours date. And I was like, why would I slow dance with him? She goes, well, he invited you. I said, but we're not, like...
I invited you.
And I was like, well, he did first. And I was like, I'll think about it, like, if I want to go. And so I'm like, we're not, like, together. Like, I'm like, I didn't go as a date. And she goes, I know, but out of everyone that he could have asked, he asked you to come. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's very nice. But yeah, I'm not gonna dance with him.
Everybody's trying to perpetuate the me and Toucan Sam issues and the her and Donald issues. And guess what? Me, her, and Donald are friends. And there's still stuff.
But I talked to Donald, and we're on good terms. Like, we both agree that whatever happened between us was, like, it wasn't really real. Like, he was like, he told me, he was like, I think I was just excited about the fact that I was going to be with someone, not actually thinking about, like, what it was.
He's been in relationships before. Keep in mind, he'd been in a relationship with a chick that I used to like for almost a year.
Yeah, he told me, I apologize. I was like, I'm really sorry for, like, leading you on and, like, not being super clear with you. And he was like, it's fine. Like, now I'm more mature. I think that I was more so just excited about having a girlfriend than actually, like, being in a committed relationship. So we're like on good terms. Like, we're forgiving.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are still on the I did that.
Now
We're together. Then
Freakshow podcast, episode 1. We will be back
next week.
Maybe next week. We don't know.
Next week we'll be back next week.
You gonna come back over to my house next week?
We can plan something.
Yeah, we can come back over to my house next week. I'm not doing anything.
We can upload this sometime, either this week or next week, and then
I can start going through the footage tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or like when you leave.
Yeah, that's true.
So this has been the Freakshow podcast. We will see you little fucking freaks next week. Bye.